This is London calling in the overseas service of the British Broadcasting Corporation.
I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
The pocket battleship, Graf Spee, which has been for many weeks preying upon the trade of the South Atlantic, and met her doom.
Mother dear, I'm writing you from somewhere in France, hoping this finds you well.
We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall never surrender.
Hang up the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be where or fine, we'll just love along.
Das Oberkommando der Wehrmacht gibt bekannt. Ein im Atlantik operierender deutscher Flottenverband unter Führung des Flottenchefs Admiral Lütjen im Seegebiet um Island auf schwere englische Seestreitkräfte. Das Schlachtschiff Bismarck hat hierbei einen englischen Schlachtkreuzer, wahrscheinlich Hood, vernichtet.
The sinking of the Bismarck was due to the cooperation of the RAF with the Navy. And Rodney, which did some pretty work with her 16-inch guns.
Ah, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is perhaps the end of the beginning. But the Japanese High Command had declared that a state of war existed with Great Britain and the United States.
The German Navy, so proudly built up by that smug strategical genius, the Führer, is slowly but surely being wiped out. Now the Scharnhorst, the 26,000-ton battleship, has gone to the bottom, a not unusual result of action against the Royal Navy.
Led by a powerful British escort, the main body of the surrendered Italian fleet is transferred from Malta to Alexandria.
Signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Force.
Back across the China Sea for the last large-scale surrender at Hong Kong, where today warships of the Royal Navy ride at anchor in the harbor.
Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, the treason, the plot. I can think of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the port. I'm the Captain Major, and thank you for joining us, if you have, on Guy Fawkes Night here in the UK. What that does mean is, in the background, you will probably be hearing miscellaneous fireworks going off at in random intervals, and there's not much I can really do about that, unfortunately. Hopefully, by putting on some music and things like that, we can maybe drown out that background noise. And so obviously, let's get Hearts of Oak on the go. So, welcome everyone, and good hello, Joshua. Hello. Just gotta get the last few things all sorted, but what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a game in HMS London. The reason being is just try and mix things up and play with something a little bit smoky. But we do have the bottle on the side, so a nice winter warming drink. And get the headset on. And we should be all a-okay. However, if there are any issues with the stream, please let me know and I'll see what I can do on my end. Internet, hopefully got to hold it together today. It did blip out yesterday's live stream when we covered the patch notes. But fingers crossed. So let's see, we got ourselves in to a game of Capture Base on Estuary, Tier 4 and 5 game. Matsuki, Farragut, Bovey, Collingsburg, Emerald, Gorky. Gorky could be awkward. Iron Duke, Bayern, New Mexico. On the left flank, let's see how it goes. Hello, Sax. Hello. Good to see you. Hopefully the Fubuki Queen Elizabeth should be a good flank. Just going to start positioning myself a bit further out if I can. Nice carrier-free game as well. There we go, right. So, hopefully everyone's had a nice week and looking forward to a nice weekend. Although, I guess if you're in the States, you've still got most of your Friday evening to look forward to. Hopefully everyone's been keeping well, keeping safe. Let's see, Fubuki's pushing up to do some spotting, which is much appreciated, and the Queen Elizabeth does have her catapult aircraft up. Enemy Emerald spotted. Looks like the Emerald overran her smoke screen. I think I was spotted from the centre. That's my anticipation there. I assume the Emerald's going to try and continue the turn. Okay, Iron Duke is the battleship, which is not too concerning. Ooh, torpedo launchers destroyed. That's the engine knocked out on the Emerald though. Keeping it angled. There's something else up there. One thing I've noted quite a lot recently is the very wide stance of these county class cruisers. Nice.
We sank an enemy cruiser. Off to a cracking start.
Can't touch the enemy bovey. Emerald torpedoes passing well to our stern. He's in a smoke screen. Might see if we can try something else laid smoke screen up there, which is intriguing. Not sure what though. Maybe the Farragut. Probably the Farragut, I think. No, Stumpy, good. Wow. Hello. Good to see you. We might. Something most certainly in that smoke screen. We do have that 3-minute sonar with the London, so we will put that on. another batch of torps coming through. This is very risky of me to do this, but let's see how it goes. Here's the Farragut. I think we use the super heal. Regain some of that HP. Yeah, a little concerned I'm going to end up engaging some battleships soon.
Torpedoes direct front.
Ooh. We're clear of those, which is good. Would love the Fubuki to push up and get some spotting for me if he could. Drop it down to 20 knots before that you pop that smoke screen. Oh, plenty to choose from here.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, hello, Vaz, as well. Hello, hello, hello. Can't watch today, just wanted to be sure to drop a hello and have a good stream. Well, thanks, Vaz, much obliged. Good to see you as always. How do you feel the London differs from the other Royal Navy Tier 5 cruisers? Well, she's a county class, like the Devonshire, but she doesn't have the Devonshire's armour, which is a bit of a detriment, really. She's more like just a big Exeter, is the best way to put it. But because of that, it makes me kind of feel that the Exeter's better, because the issue I have with the London is because she's bigger than the Exeter, she's easier to hit, and then her torpedo angles, you have to look at it on the other side, they're not as favourable as the Exeter. Oh, fire. Let's see if we can get the Alpha and Bravo turrets round onto the Collinsburg. I think we can. Oh, Farragut, that's priority target. Oh, lost him. Back to the Collinsburg.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Right, I'm going to push into the cap, I think. Bayern's not paying attention. And I'm 42 seconds from having sonar. Joshua, if I can break away from Exeter, yeah. I personally, I prefer London over Exeter over London. Exeter's just got slightly better maneuverability, better torpedo angles, better sonar, in my personal opinion, and for those reasons, I just think Exeter's just the best, better chassis. Oh, chassis in comparison to the London.
Smoke screen set.
Hello, Little Island. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Walsh's Live, hello. Feeling under the weather, so you're out for now, but have a good stream. Oh no, much obliged, Walsh's Live. Good to see you as always. Hope you get better soon, or feel better soon at least. And hopefully it's not the lurgy. That shan't be named.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, all that effort and didn't even need to do it. Right, we should be right. Hello, Sean, as well. Hello, hello.
Team has taken the lead.
MUH history of London, HMS London. She's one of the modified refit versions of the county class. I mean, first of all, she's the lead of her own subclass of county class cruisers, and then she's represented in game after like a 1940s refit. Hence why, in comparison to say Devonshire, there's a lot of differences. But one of the big issues with London is all these reworks, this major refit they did to her made her incredibly top heavy, and so she ended up having to go back in for more structural works, because I think she ended up having like structural damage being caused. So I guess you could kind of say that HMS London was a little unsuccessful in her refit. Can't particularly remember too much about the London service. I have a hunch she was at D-Day, but don't know too much. Warships Live, thank you. I can confirm it's not the virus. That's good to hear. See, you just got to lead this much. Oh, her engine's knocked out. Oh, she's repaired them. She's turned. Nice.
We destroyed their destroyer.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Oh. Oh, that would have been nice. Let's see where we get to. Joshua, yes, 5 kilometer sonar on Exeter is where it shines. Yeah, the 5.2 detectability of enemy ships with the sonar is very good on the sonar. No, it was. Good evening. Oh, good evening. Good evening. Good evening, name was. Stumpy. Mrs. Stumpy, unfortunately, does not have COVID. I wouldn't let her hear you say that, Stumpy. That was a nice little game in London. What I'll do, I'll catch up the chat, and while we're doing that, feel free to shout out any requests, and I'll see what I can do. Joshua, prayers for Mrs. Stumpy. Oh, good evening. Oh, yeah, well, good afternoon, I should say, for next Zero Gamer. Good to see you. All going well? How about yourself? Are you up to Division? Are you going solo? Can division. I can always see if I can pick you up. If I want to do, I'll quickly go to the desk mode. And if you are available looking for a division, I'll see if I can pick you up. I'll check again in a bit. Joshua received Molotov in a crate on Wednesday. Pleasantly surprised by how fun it's been. Good for you. I hate that ship. I hate the Molotov. I hate the Gorky. It's just a playstyle thing. It just doesn't really suit me. But then again, that's the whole point. There's supposed to be lots of different playstyles within the game, and therefore, what it means is it means there's something for everyone. There we go. And I think I saw Eternal today. He was about, so we'll drop that. Stumpy, sorry, that was, she does have COVID. Oh my. Well, I hope she's feeling better soon, and hopefully she doesn't end up with long COVID or anything like that. Fourth Gamer, hello. Gneisenau. Oh no. I'll give the people what they want, isn't it? Right, German battleship, tier 6. I'll get that ready in the background. Good evening, Amble Criv. Good evening. Hello, Andy Mac. How are you? Missed a couple of weeks. Been working away. Glad to be back. Well, it's always good to be home. That's always true. But yeah, I'm glad you are, Andy Mac. Sean bought the Cossack on the deal. Well, a great looking DD, I might say. Yes, those tribal class destroyers are very, very pretty. Oh, I think people are just sorting things out in the background. Aaron Criv, I picked up the Cossack as well. I managed to push the reload to under 4 seconds. Really enjoy it. Oh, that's disgusting. 4-second reload on the Cossack. Oh my. Yeah, no one's going to want to approach you when you got that. Let's see. Stumpy's requesting the Cossack. Yeah, we'll do the Cossack. It's always good to actually have some requests which aren't battleships. And we also have the Leander. Let's do it. Great production work, Major. Nice scene there. And thank you for reminding me. I need to actually go back to the game. There we go. But let's not repeat this Surrey game from last stream. Leander and Fiji, both good choices. I might note them down and see what we get to. Much obliged next year again. Much obliged. I decided to upgrade my streams a little bit. Started using OBS and things like that. Gneisenau with Megatron, Hipper, Gleiser is a hilarious meme in the division. Well, I've got Hyde on there, inspired by Hipper and probably Is it Megatron or something similar? Oh no, Haruna, I believe. Anyway, let's see. We have a tier 6 and 7 game of domination on Tiers Desert. Akatsuki, Benson, Z23, Atlanta, Gneisenau, KG5, North Carolina, Jean Bar, Georgia. Spawning on the left flank. Georgia spotted in the centre. Okie dokie. Anyways, had a great game in the Cheshire yesterday. If enemy I encounter wasn't potato, except Nagato, I might have not survived. The Cheshire is certainly... She can be quite strong. It all sometimes depends on the battleships on the enemy team. In games where there's nothing more than 15-inch guns, the Cheshire can be quite strong depending on her positioning, because she also has the armoured belt in order to ricochet 15-inch guns, which is quite nice.
We've been spotted.
There's certainly a DD over on this rank. At the moment, we're getting more secondary hits than we are with the main battery. We've actually knocked out his steering gears with the secondaries. A little bit of left rudder should bring our main battery to bear. Getting a fire and a nice hit there. What I did there was I positioned myself like angled away via the island, and then the intention is I should be alright just to duck in and out. But the Benson's now gone. We're going full speed ahead.
Concentrate fire on the target.
And we should be clear to then start pushing up and engaging. So that's what we're going to do. Gorky, please. Oh, you're punishing me. You're punishing me. I'll put the Gorky down then. Oh, we've got another engagement here. Let me... Oh no, she's just about ducking around. Get the angle of the arm about in, we should be alright. Can't touch the Akatsuki yet. It's always worth remembering that the bow on the Gneisenau can't resist 15-inch guns. Still can't touch the gun. Akatsuki. Quickly writes down the Gorky. Come on. That'll do.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Pen down. Jean Bar behind. Oh, we're taking a bit of a risk here. Nice. Akatsuki's gone. Don't think he got torpedoes away. Right, wish me luck.
I have a cunning plan.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
He didn't turn in, which I was expecting him to do. But nice work there by Eternal, wrapping him up. We should be alright. We loop around. If not, I think Eternal might have torpedoes on the other side for the Jean Bar. We'll have to see. Oh well, tally-ho, here we go. I'm gonna have to try and catch with the chat in a moment. Can I ever match the stone? I wonder. Actually, maybe we'll just aim a bit higher up.
Torpedowerfer zerstört.
That's alright, we don't need those torpedoes anymore. Oh.
Feueralarm.
Oh. Nothing beats a good old ram.
That was a great battle.
Right, let's see if I can catch up the chat, and this fire should go up very shortly. Oh, hello, Mike It's Gaming. Hello. Oh my, this chat has moved on a lot faster than I anticipated. Oh, crap. I need to put my DBL reload build on Cheshire and see what we can do. Oh no, a reload build on Cheshire. Not expecting a great game without that one. Mid-table-ish, yeah. It was a. I was more for the fun of it rather than actually trying to be professional. Let's be completely honest with that one. Anticipated the Gneisenau to try and turn and chuck his torps out early, but he didn't. We did take Cossack before we end up charging off in the Gorky. So we'll do that, and we'll quickly jump to the Admiralty. Let's see. Hello, Mike It's Gaming. Hello. Joshua, Hipper Haruna is definitely a meme worthy. Well, thank you. Oh, Criff, the German voiceover needs to be more aggressive. Love those German words. It doesn't need to be more aggressive. I mean, it's already aggressive enough. It's German. Major, please can we fill in with any Royal Navy ship? Yes, people could just copy that template, they'd be much obliged. Joshua, have mercy, the secondaries are firing at the moon. Yeah. Nelson, go on then. Let's see what we got ourselves into. Capture the base on fault line. Mass, Benson, Loyang. Oh, no, not Loyang. Friesland as well. Oh, goody. Scharnhorst, Gneisenau. Lenin, Richelieu, and then August von Parsifal.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
This is going to be a mess. Oh well, what's the worst that can happen, eh? This is probably not going to go down very well. I'm afraid the German secondary gun crew learned the technique from the United States DD gun crew. I don't know. There's just something incredibly wrong with secondary guns. Like, if the target's there, can you at least shoot at it? Why they sometimes end up shooting the water just shortly in front of your ship is always a bit questionable. It almost seems like rate of fire has taken precedence over accuracy. More like an element of quantity over quality, and therefore, rather than aim the gun, they just load it and fire it and hope for the best, regardless whether they're actually taking the time to aim at the enemy ship or it's still in its reload position. And I see I've joined in time for the Gneisenau. Yes, the Gneisenau travesty, I guess you could say. What's the DD spotted there? A Mass? What's that one? A Benson? Okay. Gneisenau is certainly having a second force back coming down here. Is that a Scharnhorst? Scharnhorst motorboating for an island as well. Oh, I spy my little eye smoke screen to my front. Okay. There goes the Benson. Very nice work from the Iowa. Gneisenau staying still. There's the Mass making a move. there she goes. I just use the Friesland and the Low Yang, which appear to be operating over at the far side. I'm going to do a bit of Austin Powers here and do a bit of a 3-point turn, or more like a many-point turn around here. There we go. Ooh, enemy Low Yang gone. Okay, that's good news. What was their carrier? August and Parcels, AP bombs. The bombers don't necessarily concern me too much. Gneisenau does not have sonar. But she will have a range of guaranteed acquisition of about 3 kilometers. And the firework display has started. At least the secondary guns joining in as well. For those of you who don't know, Cossack has a 4-inch secondary gun, dual-purpose anti-aircraft gun, which occasionally likes to join in.
Engine boost problem solved, sir.
I'm hoping to use my big sister here as a as cover.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Oh, shambles.
Smoke generator activated.
I think our base is done for.
Smoke screen set.
I think it might be a case of see if we can mop the Shchors and then get out of here. We should be clear.
Engine boost deactivated.
Shame we can't do any more against the Shchors, and she's getting away with a whisker of HP, unfortunately. I don't have the game range to mop her up, but someone else might. Nice work, nice work, nice work.
Nice work.
Right, let's go find the Friesland.
Much obliged.
I'm going to have to catch with the chat between games because this is getting a little bit close. Oh, Lenin's gone slowed down, started backing up. Shchors spotted. But we really got to find the fleet, Friesland. Which is smoking up.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
I'm just going to try and get in there if I can.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Fire. Problem solved, sir. Nice work.
We destroyed their destroyer.
Okay, right, time to blink. Oh. Where are from points? I guess my best bet's to try and assist in anti-aircraft protection of our battleships. Whether that be via laying smoke. Yeah, so I'm going to position myself next to these two and maybe lay smoke. Engine boost.
Engine boost activated.
I think our best bet at the moment is just to huddle up together and hope that a combination of anti-aircraft capability will allow us to survive. I guess the weak target here is certainly going to be Warships Life here. I might just do what HMS Gurkha did and just charge at the aircraft. And for those of you who don't know, HMS Gurkha was a tribal class destroyer which was lost in 1940, and she basically basically in order to protect a troop convoy, she charged headlong at the incoming German aircraft, which meant that the German aircraft entirely focused HMS Gurkha, and although HMS Gurkha was sunk, it did mean that the convoy got away completely unscathed because the German aircraft just completely focused on the destroyer, the sole destroyer that came at them. What I'll do is, if we do come under attack again by aircraft, I'll probably start laying a smoke screen directly in front of World of Warships here, which is Little Island.
Engine boost deactivated. Smoke generator activated. Nice work. Much obliged.
set.
Right, and now I'm going to just see if the carrier is moving up the middle. Because there's not much else I can really do here. Yeah, let's see if I can try and catch up with the chat, which has gone a little bit pants, as always. Andy Max, sorry Major, working towards the tallying myself, so thought you might like the challenge. Well, thank you very much. Gorky next. Joshua Wargaming, give us Prince of Wales. God wills it. Don't worry. Your feedback is your feedback is being passed on. It's just I'm not really sure how they do it. Yeah, the carrier's definitely made like a rush up to try and maybe get the base, but he's certainly going a very vague way. Like he seems to be really focused on trying to drop his aircraft over this way, just trying to make it imply that he's not coming from over here. Certainly a different strategy. Anyway, the carrier is not going to be able to finish off me and World of Warships, which is my concern that would happen. Like if he could kill the two of us, he might be able to swing the points enough, but it looks like it's all done and dusty quite nicely. Aaron Cribb, can we get a Siegfried game? As you call it, Miss Gneisenau or Mini Gneisenau. Yeah, okay, Siegfried. Or Siegfried, as I sometimes call it. Good afternoon, Pixelmug. Good afternoon. Or good afternoon, evening, I should say. Yeah, good evening. DJ, the British voiceover sounds more British than any other British person I've met. Yes, it is. There is a little bit of over enthusiasm placed in that. Second on the team. I can't complain about that. Well, let's see. We've got the Gorky next. Oh goody. Which is the Russian Tier 5. And what I'll try and do, I'll endeavour to try and catch up with the chat. I wish to introduce a button which would just automatically strip a ship of its booster flags. Let's see, we better put a camo on it. Let's see. Warships, keep an eye on you. We need a KG5 highlight. Pixelmod, the secondary crews went through all the trouble of bringing those showers onto the ship, and by Joe, they're going to use every single one. Oh, I think we're good to go. I learned German for 14 years. Führer can be heard similar. Oh. Mike Simon, next time, Major, play a game in which the ship that kills you, you play that ship. That would be an interesting stream. I'm Crib. I'm always confused with the French voiceover when my crew say something about the chef. Never know what he wants from the kitchen. What flag are you hoisting on HMS Cossack from Tzarkaz? Oh, first of all, hello, Tzarkaz, and it's the second beta flag. I usually fly it quite often. Basically means that I was a participant in the second beta. Much obliged, everyone, regarding the Cossack gameplay. Much obliged. I'm just going to fold over to the left flank and maybe support these DDs. I better do a quick shipping forecast. We're looking at Matsuki, Farragut, Gaidi, and Agil, Kirov, Nuremberg, Gneisenau, New York, Ruggiero. Right, nearly caught to the chart. Hello, R9 DNG. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Chief Soci as well. Good to see, good to see. Our Kriv and the gunboat got get guns down. Very nice play. It doesn't matter how fast you shoot. It's about making it count. And if you can't hit the target, obviously you're not going to be doing too well. I'm a little concerned that the nearest thing to me is over here and is looking at probably my broadside. Let's chance around with that. It's a New York. I had reasons to be concerned. Nice ribbon count, much obliged, Andy Mac. Oh, enemy DD. Oh, it's gone. Oh, yes, the horrible torpedoes. Okay, the DDs that were on our left flank have folded into the centre. Okay, it means we have a very strong centre. It means I haven't got a clue what's over here on the right side. There is something most certainly further up. Can we just bounce off the irons, please? Go on. Good. Come on. Just a little bounce. There we go. Yeah, there's a DD over on this flank. He's almost, I'd say, about there. It's not the guy. Oh, it's Matsuki, who's decided to stray into my detection of me. That's an interesting choice. Sonar on, because we assume there'll be torpedoes. Come on, front guns. We would much obliged if you could turn up to this event. Yay! We should be alright from these torpedoes, and then when we start making a move, we'll also see if we can get rid of this Gaidi. Bow tanking New York, so we're probably going to use our HE to try and start a fire. At least the carrier's moving, but I don't like where he's moving to. At least I've got open water. There's no islands for me to accidentally drive into. Ah, managed to tease a damage control out of New York. Oh, there goes the Agil. Very nice. Enemy team's got no destroyers left, and I've completely neglected to drink my Bovril. We're gonna have to take a quick 5-minute break after this and have a cup of Bovril. But it's gone cold as well. It was lukewarm. It'll have to do. Let's see if I can capture the chat while things are a bit quiet. Alright, R9 DNG, no close quarters. Very true. We could have done better. Hello, Line GG, I thought it was lost. No, much obliged, much obliged. I thought that game was actually a loss at one point. We managed to get away with it. As Stumpy says, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to give it a thumbs up. It obviously helps with promoting the channel, promoting the stream. Also, it allows me to know that you guys are actually enjoying it as well. Can we get another fire on this New York? It's going to take a little while if she keeps manoeuvring like that. Tuesdays, have there been many ship requests? We've got the Nelson and the Siegfried forthcoming. We have the Leander and the Fiji on the reserve list, I guess you could say. Oh, looks like she's turning to shoot at me. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's take a risk then. Now, Kirov is the tier 4 version of me. Just checking I haven't left in office mode. I've always got that now in the back of my head. Amusingly, I think the Kirov actually has better torpedo range than me. That should be very nice. Right. I guess we better head south and see what we can do to assist the rest of our team. Stumpy, Bovril break not allowed, Major. However, I'm taken to Southern Comfort and a Coke break. Ooh, before I accidentally pour the Bovril onto the upturned cup. I'm a Criv. With half my eye watching a documentary at the moment about the Lexington. Oh, very nice. Lexington class battle cruisers followed by the aircraft carriers, obviously. At the Battle of the Pacific, she was unable to launch planes after 10 minutes into the battle and sunk not much after. Ooh. That was, I assume that might have some relation to the early war damage control of American aircraft carriers, potentially. Chisosi, is it me, or is the Gorky absolutely identical to the Molotov? She practically is. The differences between the Gorky and the Molotov are incredibly minimal. You're usually looking at... Usually, most of the focus is around the torpedoes, I think. Fair enough, fair place. Division doing overall quite well. What's next? Nelson. R9 GG, I better not see a single Russian ship be added to the game for at least a year after this update. Completely agree. There's been far too much of this Russian fantasy football league at the moment. I think we really need to see some actual real ships for a change. And no, the thing is, Russian aircraft carriers. You know they're going to do it. You know they are. They are the same Kirov class ships, and they are identical. Yeah, Kirov, Molotov, and Gorky are all the same class of ships. Oh, look, Lions, you off now? Okay, well, much obliged for joining in. I think I just launched me in a terminal then. Online D&G, are you going to pick up the British CV line when it comes out? Most certainly. I have 1 million global XP and 100 million credits already nicely saved up. So it will be completely blitzed through, ready and waiting for the first look live stream, which will probably be mostly focused on them. Little Lion, I'll just be a spectator for now while I grab some food. Oh no, but much obliged for joining in. If anyone else out there on PlayStation is happy enough to join in, feel free to shout out in the chat. I'll see what I can do. Thoughtful Gamer, ready for Pan-Asian subs? Oh god, no. Anyway, wow, I think you should play the Gorky more often, Major. Ugh. I just don't enjoy it as much as I would say some other ships. I'm Crip. The problem is not much real ships left in the PC version to port. WG has to start making new models for Legends. I think once we catch up with the PC version of the game, it'll be more of a case of we'll just end up progressing at the same speed as the PC version, with like almost like a partial shared development team in regards to like what's forthcoming. But there's still lots to catch up with, especially with like pan-European cruisers, Dutch cruisers, pan-European destroyers, pan-Asian destroyers, pan-Asian cruisers, Russian aircraft carriers. There's lots of other premiums. German DD tech tree split. But yeah, most of them fancy ships. Oh, what do we have here? Lion. Okay, let's see. Tier 5 and 6 game, Domination Fault Line, Guidi, Akatsuki, Nuremberg, Pensacola, Weimar, Goody, Normandy, Gneisenau, Lion, Ruggiero. That is the Weimar. Let's see if I can get eyes onto the Weimar. I will be prioritising the Weimar. Turner, I won't be able to completely support you going into Bravo because of the Lion there, which I have started to engage. Right, no one likes the Weimar, so if she shows up again, we will be prioritising her.
Enemy battleship detected. Fire!
Ah, Neptune's beard.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Penetration confirmed.
Fire!
right.
Right, time to reprint the ship. Oh.
Союзники, передаю координаты важной цели.
Oh, she's turning.
Problem solved, sir. Alle Kräfte, dieses Ziel decken. Всем удачи и 7 футов под килем. Fire. Penetration confirmed.
I think I'll fight fire with fire, yes.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy aircraft carrier sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
Fire.
Oh god, I'm the only one here. This is a very awkward position.
Problem solved, sir.
Kind of just got to keep angling it against the Gneisenau and hope for the best, really. That's not the best. Oh, well. As those great words always say.
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
Oh, good. Oh my, where are we? Pilot guy. Good evening, pilot guy. I can join if you need, Major. Much obliged, Sax. I'll see if I can pick you up. Major's challenge. Using the soundboard is but a flesh wound. Then was I'll be using my carrier mission to boost part of my progress at on the British tier 3 and 5. No, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I'm agree with sad Xbox player. Crossplay is far away as my Missouri. What we'll do, we'll go to the death mode, so we don't have to watch the misery of the Nelson sinking. GSOC, will we catch up though? I thought they were adding new lines all the time too on PC. That's the thing. There's a potential we might catch up. It just depends on how ravenous they are in pushing things through. Final guy, anyone managed to obtain the talent yet? Is it any good? I haven't myself, but if anyone else in the chat has, you never know. GSOC Xbox here too actually started using LFG this last week. And what a nightmare that has been. LFG, you have to expand what LFG is. Joshua, Repulse, Prince of Wales, Tiger could be added just to 4. Repulse and Tiger are ships in PC, so they are potential forthcoming. Yes, they always come up with something. I was regarding to real ships and not paper fancy ones. Well, personally, I think maybe they should do like a British DD tech tree split. But how that would work, what the difference would be, is very hard to say. Andy Mack, I should say. This ship should be called Rodney. I'd love to, if they did bring Rodney into the game, give her a catapult fighter / spotter aircraft and submerged torpedoes with like minimal traverse arcs. That'd be quite interesting. Repulse is on PC. They can port it. The other two have been modelled. The other two has been modelled for Legends. Joshua, today's book suggestion: The Battle of Denmark Strait, a critical analysis of the Bismarck's singular triumph by Robert J. Winklafren? I've got apologies, I butchered the name. It does seem quite interesting. The Bell, after reloading the BB's main batteries, are historically accurate. Potentially. I know, like, from a lot of like black and white war films, the bow after the guns were loaded obviously appears in the films, and those were recorded in the 50s with the help of the Royal Navy. So I suspect it might be historically accurate in some regards. Joshua, okay, gents, I'm hopping into the game. Good evening, fine stream as always. Much obliged, Joshua. Have a good evening yourself. I think I've caught up. I knew that on the USB-B the fire control was operated by analog computers, and it hasn't allowed to fire the guns until the calculations were complete. So the bell is unnecessary. I think the bell might be a indication from the guns to the fire control system that the guns are reloaded. I think that's what it is. Let me just correct that. That's better. Gotta get comfy. There we go. It's always a bit awkward. How much damage have you attracted in the Nelson Major? Probably a lot. I don't necessarily know No, without checking in, I guess. She says the LFG is looking for game. It's a way to party up with strangers. Oh yeah, no, that's fair. Or in case loonies, yeah. I'm sure. Anyways, I have 204 promotion orders and not enough Commander XP to use. That is... I'll give it time and you'll get there. At the moment, the Nelson game's still dragging on with the aircraft carrier still being alive. I might even just jump to the aircraft carrier, which is running off to the corner. Ali Mac should have torps only class on BB to hit another B. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I know they keep saying they don't want to model submerged torpedoes on battleships, but I think it would be quite easy to do. I suspect at the moment, although it's a mechanic that they haven't done, I wouldn't be too surprised if, obviously, give it a couple of years, it might be a mechanic they might add on PC, and maybe then Legends forthcoming. Pardon me. Well, 20 seconds left on the clock. We might as well finish the bottle. I'm on crib, same here. It was in my desperation I spent 300k Global XP on the 19th century Chinese guy. Rightio, second. Okay, no, that's fair. What's next after this? Siegfried. I mean, if we want to talk about my preparation for British aircraft carriers, million Global XP ready, 103 million credits. I'm not sure. Not sure if you can see it there, but 31 universal accommodations, 9 insignias, 334 professionals, and 1 million. I've been a little bit of a wallet warrior, I will confess. Obviously I haven't. I've probably done a little bit more than I really should. Don't tell the wife. But I wanted to make sure that I had the ability to completely rank up any commander that came with British aircraft carriers forthcoming. I'm glad. I wanted to make sure it's all there in reserve because obviously we knew they were coming this year, and they're on their way. So I should have enough there to fully upgrade the Dennis Boyd to rank 16 Legendary 4 straight off the bat. Siegfried time. Tally ho. Let's see how this goes. I haven't even looked at the command book there. Let's hope it's all right. It's been a while since I played the Siegfried. Fourth Gamer, well, I've got to go. Enjoy the rest of the stream, folks. Much obliged, Fourth Gamer. Thanks for popping by. I forgot to invite people. I'm a Muppet. I'll have to remember to drop a Saxon invite. GSOC, I had one guy in division complain because I ended up with more XP than him, despite having 2 girls to his 4. I explained it was because I did more than double the damage. GSOC, and that killing low health ships wasn't worth much XP. He still didn't get it. I know some people think of like kills rather than actual damage. Doing more damage to DDs is more XP than damage to BBs. Exactly, and ain't worse. As the amount of XP you earn is in relation to the percentage of an overall ship's HP you remove. Therefore, DDs, which have small HP pools, which you can do serious amounts of damage to, will obviously reward you with more XP because you're doing a larger percentage of damage to them. 5,000 damage to a destroyer can be, say, 33% of its health, whereas 5% damage, well, 5,000 damage on a battleship could be, what, about 10%? Let's get rid of the bottle. Look at the shipping forecast. Tier 6 and 7 game. Akaski, Kagero, Weimar, York, Chapayev, Otago, Scharnhorst, Georgia. There's a York. There's a Weimar. Oh yeah, we're a cruiser. I've got to remember that.
Fire on that enemy warship.
As always, chaps, feel free to give the stream a thumbs up. It obviously helps with promoting the channel and the live stream. Let's hazard a guess at that. Oh, we got the target coming in, have we? Okay.
Problem gelöst.
Oh, just clipping this out. There goes the York. Bounces off the turret, great. I suspect the target's got torps out. Yes, so many shells splashing so short of the target.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
Loose. Wait. No. Yes.
Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff zerstört.
Tis but a scratch.
Let's jump on board with a turn-on. Let's see how things go. Where are we? I'm going to have Toasty. I bet your friend was playing more first-person shooters than Legends. That's why he was upset despite his great kill number. Stumpy quote of the day. Let's get rid of the Bovril. Stumpy fully agrees. Penalty fees. Actually, Toasty. More than likely, Griv. Definitely not a friend, though. I think I'll stick to solo play after that and a few other negative experiences. It can be a bit difficult to try and... You always got to try and find the players almost on like the same level as you. Because the problem with going like looking for a division is it's a bit of a potluck, I guess you could say, in regards to the quality of people you might come across. Andre, how's your game in the off-brand Gneisenau going? Not too well. It's the best way to put it. Got blapped quite a bit on the broadside by Weimar. The Weimars seem to be generally being a bit of an issue at the moment, but then again, what do you expect? I'm a Criv. I went down into the looking for division rabbit hole a couple of times. Still regret it. I don't blame you. I'm partially tempted to make a video where I make myself look like a new player and just team up with looking at a division, is just see what happens. But I wouldn't want to breach community guidelines. That's my only concern. Griff, Siegfried is now worthy of your British camo major. Not yet. I have to play her a bit more on stream. On IGNG, I once played with a great player and won 13 games in a row with him. Then I lost a single game with him and he left, and I've never played with him since. Oh boy. Oh, that's a bit cruel. You should have sent him a friend request when you were still winning. Honestly, I don't mind playing with newer players as long as they're willing to learn. That is very true. Leander or Hood? What, towards the end of the stream? We'll see. I think we've actually caught up with all the requests. We've done the Gorky, we've done the Nelson, we've done the Siegfried. So we do have Leander and Fiji in reserve as requested by Stumpy. Well, of course we have the Hood as a potential one. I'm not really expecting grand things here. I mean, the Suzuki is certainly giving it his best effort at the moment. The question is, I don't think he can pull it off. And so I think on that bombshell, what we will do, we'll part ways with this game. And let's see, maybe I might do the Leander. I have to make sure that things are okay. Oh, that game is actually over. So we just bring up the Siegfried game just to show how badly we did. 67k, coming third on the team. So I guess that isn't too bad in regards to team score. I guess you could say we managed to breach the 1000 XP limit, which is usually a good target for. And 67k, it's not great. Let's be completely honest, but it'll do in a game like that. We were talking Leander. So we get that ready in the background. As always, chin gents. Got the rum on the go now. As we close in on the last half an hour of the stream. Philip, hi Major and team. I've been watching your reviews and recorded streams from the comfort of my lounge in New Zealand. Oh, much obliged. I've been gameplay and reviews, learnt heaps. Keep it the good. Well, many thanks, Philip, and good morning. Must be very early in the morning for you. It's been a while since I've tried to do any like New Zealand, Australian time zone live streams. I have to see if I can get back into the habit of doing those. Of course, that was when the wife worked weekends. But yeah, we'll always see what I can do sometime in the future. Pilot guy, Tallinn. Unfortunately, I don't have the Tallinn. I'm a grip, yeah. People are weird. Sometimes I don't know what the problem is with them. She says, if you're looking for something to play, Major, may I suggest the Shchors, but without equilibrium power? That's fair enough, some have... yeah, maybe we'll see if we can squeeze a Shchors game in then. So let's see what we got. We got ourselves into a tier 4 and 5 game. Gnevi Agil, Kotrovsky for attacker, Nuremberg. Pensacola Koenig is the more ranger. And game of capture the base on Strait. Enemy aircraft forthcoming. However, name that once has dropped fighter support. Enemy Agil spotted, but I can't do too much with him there at the moment. I'm very tempted. Can I maybe work over? Looks like the torpedo aircraft are coming for me, so I'm going to quickly turn in while the friendly fighters have their fair share. Dodging the torpedoes with the skin of our teeth. Agil has disappeared. And the AA is doing some work. I don't want to push around the corner because I'm noting that we are heavily outnumbered. And I would highly suspect the Nuremberg has loose torpedoes down here. Yeah, Gil's loose torpedoes over there. There's those torpedoes. Come on, engines. Oh, thank God for the island. And they actually run out of range, amusingly. I think I'm going to close up to Sax's position. Let's see, what's the enemy carrier? A Ranger, so that'll be HE bombs. Oh, Neptune's beard. That is the Agil, though. That is picking us out.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Oh. Sax getting a torpedo hit on the donut.
Problem solved, sir.
Let's turn everything on, because you never know when it'd be helpful. Here come the torpedoes from the Agil. Oh, go on, for attacker. Go on. Go on. Oh, yes. Can we mop her up? No, she's got the same citadel as the Aoba. There she goes.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Right. I think we're in a reasonable position to pull our socks up and push through. So it's very much a case of
Tally ho! There they are.
There she's been. Didn't look at the.
Main turret critically damaged. Torpedoes direct front.
Ooh, that hurt.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Difficult. Right, I don't like this, so I am going to smoke up.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
But at least we're shooting down aircraft. I think if I shoot down one more, I get clear the skies in a Leander. Yes! Okay. Wow. I haven't had that happen before. Where are you? There you are. That is an interesting way to do it. What are they doing? I might have to try that one myself sometime. Okay, time to start moving. It's all bouncing, unfortunately. I might have to maybe see if I can target the Agile next to it. I think the Agile's trying to help us. He's there. I'm sorry, Agile. Although I admire your efforts, I don't take prisoners. Oh, we got a torpedo aircraft coming in. Let's put the sonar on.
Smoke generator activated.
I think we're now close enough to actually make the shells count on the Aguil.
Smoke screen set.
Sax is just quite happily capturing the base. They are actually in torpedo range. I've now shot down 32 aircraft. This is not what's supposed to happen in the Leander. Well, I guess we better go investigate and see what's going on. The Rangers come out to play. Oh my. Let's have a look. Geez, Tosi had 130k last night, but there was 2 Nelsons on the enemy team. Ooh. That must have been quite painful. And real quick, I dropped equilibrium power since the arrival of the digital Takana. Ivan Lightfoot, not regretting it. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Tuesday tried to get Lightfoot, never had decent teams in the event, and yeah, I didn't really bother with the event too much. I'm in the process of testing the boys without equilibrium power. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Speed and power measure. Speed and power.
Speed and power.
I put a Zerlane Baltimore on the US light cruisers with the short AP fuse. That is very tempting. I have heard that's been quite effective as well. Helena of Equilibrium Power, 3 to 5k salvos in BBs were, as I was getting only a 1.5 to 2k per salvo of Equilibrium Power on the Shchors. Ooh. Short fuse AP skill on the Zerlane Baltimore, yeah. 3 less guns, but I still didn't explain the damage difference. What's short fuse AP? No, it's basically there's 2 different fuses in game almost for armor piercing shells. So the standard AP fuse is 0.003 seconds, whereas short fuse AP is 0.001 seconds. So with the short fuse AP, basically once it's gone through its armor threshold to be armed, it detonates a lot quicker, and therefore it can actually it's less likely to overpen, I guess you could say. Well, at least that's the theory. But with what happens with Zerlane Baltimore is she has improved AP penetration and reduced AP fuse time. So what that means is that she can actually punch thicker armor, but it means that the shells detonate quite quickly. So it can mean it can be quite difficult to, say, find citadels in enemy ships. I'm clear if US light cruisers have shorter fuse AP than normal, and Zerlane Baltimore has a skill which drops the fuse even further, you can AP spam the hell out of a BB. Ooh! As long as you get the penetrations, obviously with her improved AP penetration. Free hugs. Short fuse AP, I think American light cruisers, British light cruisers, British battleships have that kind of like short fuse time on DNG. I believe. I moved from PS4 to Xbox a year ago, so still haven't got a single event commander in the account. Would love Baltimore though for the rudder shift and rudder shift alone. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Oh, okay. Right, let's see where we are in this game. I can't even remember my commander build. I don't think it's Equilibrium Power. Tier 6 and 7 again. Akatsuki, Friesland, Kagero, Nuremberg, Tallinn, Nagato, Colorado, Odin, Bismarck. I have to remember that this ship is built like a cardboard box, and therefore do not even look, or don't even get touched by battleships. Let's see what I can do here. Friesland is going to be target number 1 for certain. Chief Stosey, Leander temporarily identified as California, yeah, so especially with that amount of aircraft shot down.
Силы противника на горизонте.
Oh, Kagera. What's the radar on this? 9 kilometers.
Вражеский эсминец потоплен.
I know it's in Russian, but for me it's like, I don't see what the problem. That's why here. Right, we got an Odin coming around the corner fast, so let's. Right, may the farming simulator begin. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, there we go. Single fire. Can we get one of the back now? I'm testing. I just want to see what AP superstructure hits might do. Just because I was getting a lot of shatters and with HE. It's been a long time since I played the Shchors. Come on, because I'm aiming at his superstructure. He all seems to be going off to the left. Okay, now he's backing out. Oh, Neptune's bitch. She's actually looked at me. This could be painful. She finally noticed me. Apparently American light cruisers have normal AP. I thought they had a shorter fuse. Should have gone refuel station major, potentially. I don't think there's going to be much left of this game. That looks like it's a wrap already. Oh my. Flip. Cheers, guys. Only been playing Legends for 3 months. Really enjoying it. Got lots to learn. Watched Sachs and with 400 HP win in the arena match the other day. Brilliant. Sachs does know how to pull it out the bag sometimes. Yeah, he does. He does do good work. R9 DNG. I almost felt bad for the Kagero, almost being the important words in that. Tried to play the Shchors at range, throttle, dupe, and prop mod. Not worth pushing caps at the start with radar. Too squishy. Very true. Helena and above gets the short fuse, I believe. Listed as surgical shells. Less chance of overpen, I think it says. Yeah. Nikolai Gneisenau 2021. Oh, that was a very bad performance, but it's just one of those weird games. Yeah, could have gone refill station. Let's have a look. That might explain it. What the hell am I doing here? It probably shows how long it's been since I played Shchors. That should be more in line with how I play these days. Let's see, where are we? We are into the last 10 minutes of the stream. I'd love to do a HUD game, but part of me wants to give Fiji a go. So we'll do one last game in the good old Fiji, and then we'll call that the end of the stream. How did you manage to get 20 kilometers? My Shchors is 17.3 with a 12.1 connects off beyond range and all the trimmings. Let's have a quick look. Mm, 20.5. Let's see. How would you get 20 on the Shchors? Don't think you can get. You think? Oh, he did 2021, I believe. I don't think you probably push the Knetsov range out, or not the Knetsov, the Shchors' range out much more than 17.5. Obviously, if you get Knetsov ranked up to 16.4, it will help a little bit. And there was. But when I said that, someone said it's because of the caliber of the guns and the American light cruisers have. They're only 6-inch guns. I don't think that's necessarily what they meant by that. I'm pretty sure the American light cruisers were stated to have like short fuse AP. 20 is an estimated flags plus commanders at 16.3. Oh yeah, actually that's true. If you have a epic battle booster, that does push main battery range out a little bit more. It's always one sneaky little thing I always forget about. Is it the main no, it's not the epic. Is it the epic? Yes, the epic that gives you the additional range. Let's have a look what we're into. A tier 6 and 7 game. Benson, Mutual Surrey, Suzuki, Cleveland, Snop, Colorado, Tirpitz. Let's see how this goes. Oh, there we go. There's the comment guide here. I play the Russian cruisers 20-kilometer range for some time. Not worth it. Nowadays, I'm stick under 17 and just kite as much as I can in open water. Fair enough. Yeah. Philip enjoying the Fiji. Nice camo. It's the historic camo on the Fiji. or historically, kind of historical camouflage on the Fiji. Fiji is a pretty strong cruiser at tier 6.
I need your support. Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Cleveland, that's always a concern. Cleveland is in a division with a Suzu, so we know there's going to be at least 2 cruisers here.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Just got to keep an eye on the Cleveland.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Achtung, melde Zielposition. Bisogno di aiuto. Roger.
Oh, the Cleveland's pushing up the centre.
Smoke generator activated.
Oh, nice work. There's a Muchin coming up the centre as well, so I'll switch to that.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Oh, Muchin's quite fast, I always forget that.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
I guess we better go find this Otago. Can't really have her dilly-dallying around here behind us. Ooh, almost ate a unwelcome shell there, didn't we?
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Oh, she's coming around after you, Zach. Was that a turner actually? Yes, turner.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Yeah, Suzy has gone way off. Oh, Neptune speared.
Hull breach. We're taking on water. Problem solved, sir. Smoke generator activated. Screen set. Torpedoes direct front.
We sank an enemy destroyer.
Sorry, I'm really focused on this at the moment. I bet the chat's gone a little bit nuts. Oh. I think I can get away with looking down at the chat. Oh.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Victory is in sight.
She's bad. Oh. Can still touch her. Let's go down to turret view and get their proper little ting-tings. Oh no, we're not getting the ting-tings. Oh, that's a shame. Shame. No, she's backing up again. No, there she goes. That's 1,000 points. There you go. Not amazing, but did all the right things in the right order, thankfully. Let's see. 64,000 damage, 2 kills, third of the team, so yeah, I can't complain too much about that. Doing the right things at the right time, but nothing exceptional. Well, much obliged, everyone. Much obliged. Dismiss the division. Thanks, gentlemen, for joining in. It is 10:30. So, as always, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's come along. See if I can catch with the chat. I've seen enough of the Vimo lately. Much agreed, R9G&G. Mount Shchors and the Fiji is very cool. Yeah, she is quite good. R9G&G, how do you send in a replay? Email address down in the description. And also on the About tab of the channel, if you want to check that out, you can always send them. You can always send in the files, or you can always send links to your uploads on YouTube, which I can then capture. Yeah. I'm okay with. I need to dust down my Fiji. God, she's rusted in my port so long now. I do like to, I usually my go-to evening ships are things like Icarus, Jervis, Cossack, Devonshire, Surrey, Fiji, Leander, Exeter, London, Hood, Warspite, Nelson, KG5. Usually that's like my usual go-to for an evening. I'll play those ships. They'll get at least one win in all of them. Stumpish, don't mention the Vilma state. Yeah, the Vilma is, my personal opinion, seriously needs to be revisited and probably nerfed in regards to her main battery reload. Vimo player needs the Scuttle ship consumable, which automatically activates at the start of the battle and between 1 to 7 minutes any time your ship will be sunk. Yeah, I'd like that. That's a good suggestion, I don't think they'll take my feedback seriously though with that one. She says one of my recent hobbies was arguing with people in YouTube comments when they tried to excuse the base reload of 5 seconds. Yeah, that DPM is ridiculous on the Voma in combination with that armor scheme. It's not fair. I feel I only see the bows of the Vilma because they're usually hiding behind a rock. This is the thing. The Vilma's just got too many benefits and not enough drawbacks, I guess you could say. I mean, I can actually take this headset off, actually. Well, I remember that. Tuesday, apparently it's not OP because it can be killed in the case the Omaha would be balanced with... This is the thing, like, the Vilma, their excuse that the Vilma is balanced because it can be hurt by 15-inch plus guns. Every single tier 6 cruiser, apart from the Cheshire, can be hurt by 15-inch guns. So, it's not a good enough excuse for me. Personally. Jesus, I had one guy tell me it wasn't overpowered, but every other cruiser was underperforming. Isn't that kind of the definition? That is very much the definition. Sax, thanks for wearing those shoulder straps, boys. I need them. That carry. Don't worry. This is why I have those community divisions, so you can carry me sometimes when I get distracted. Thanks for the stream. I'm much obliged, Pixelmug. Much obliged. Yeah. Have a good weekend yourself. Look after yourself. Much obliged, Sax. Much obliged. Thanks for joining as well. Jesus, so I have no issue with factoring the ship. Don't get me wrong. My stance is by supporting is what message are you sending to wargaming. my personal message is it is OP. There's quite a few others who agree. I obviously can't go into too much details due to the joys of an NDA. Much obliged, Mike. It's going. See you next week on R9DOG. Thanks for popping by. Good to see you. Good to see you. Much obliged, Sean. Much obliged. Much obliged, Stumpy. Many thanks, Philip. Much obliged. In other words, every other tier 6 cruiser can be hurt by 14-inch guns, let alone 15-inch guns. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, there's very few. There are some ships which are resistant to 14-inch guns in part, like the York and the Myoku and the Zara, the Surrey, and the Charlemagne or Charles Mattel, or whatever that French one is. But yeah, so she's on par with those very good armour schemes. I wasn't referring to you supporting it, Major, but the people who defended it. Yeah, this is the thing. The excuses for defending it, there are no excuses for defending it, and well, I think if you want to know my opinions, my explanation in regards to why it is as overpowered as it is, it's always best to. Was it last week or a week ago? There was one of my Friday streams, either last week or the week before. The week the Vilma came out, I did the Friday stream. I actually have a little 3-minute rant regarding the Vilma and literally go through everything. Well, going all the way back to the start of the stream, at least as far back as YouTube will allow me, I'd like to say many thanks to Joshua Mitchum, to Name It Was, to Stumpy West, to Thoughtful Gamer, to Andy Mack, to Admiral Criv, to Mike X Gaming, to Stumpy West, to Salty Sax. I think Vas Vegas popped by as well at one point, so I might as well give him a shout out, and along with Next Era Gamer, many thanks to GJ Shag as well. I do apologise if I do miss anyone's names as I go through this. Many thanks to Tazarkaz, to Thoughtful Gamer and Pixel Mug. I'm not sure if I'm duplicating anything there. Many thanks to Cheese Toasty and R9DNG. Many thanks to Little Island, and also many thanks for joining in with the community division earlier on in the stream. Many thanks to Pilot Guy. Good to see you. Many thanks to Sean Whitling as well. Many thanks to the Name It Was, and also many thanks for joining with the Community Division 2. Many thanks to Philip Negus as well. Good to see you, all the way from New Zealand. Much obliged. Have a good day. Have a good Saturday. I'm sure the sun is rising early for you. And I think that's everyone that I can at least spot as I quickly skim through the chat, at least for the latter half of the live stream. These streams are now getting so busy that YouTube doesn't even load the earlier part of the live stream when I'm going through it. But yeah, as Shchors mentioned, on Monday there will be a British CV live stream. That'll be happening at 15:30 hours GMT UTC. The idea will be probably to stream for about 2 hours. That will take me from 15:30 hours to about 17:30 hours. And the idea is, yes, we will be looking at a British CV aircraft carrier, banana boat, whatever you want to call it, live stream where we will be playing the Hermes, the Furious, and the Implacable, along with potentially we might also be playing the Shiriko and the Mains as well. I think that'll be about it. Whether or not the Warhammer 40k content will be out there, if so, then we might be playing the Jervis and the York, just because the Warhammer 40k content. It looks like the Warhammer 40k content might be launching straight away, based on the Warhammer 40k trailer today, but let's wait and see. Chin chin, everyone. I've nearly finished that glass of rum, actually. I've been having it a little bit too much this evening. Let's see. Tuesday, so streaming Monday, yes. If you want, you can actually, it should be scheduled on the channel homepage. If you go on the homepage, you should be able to see the live stream has been scheduled, and if you want to, you can set a reminder for it. Give it a thumbs up early if you're feeling generous, and that should also give you all the details as to when that is happening. And yeah, it's good to be back. Obviously, I was away earlier this week, doing just away with the wife, doing a bit of shopping and spending some time to get some well-earned rest in. And now back to normal channel content for next week. So looking forward to that. Well, I'd like to say thank you to everyone. Stay safe, stay well, look after yourselves. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and a good night wherever you are in the world. Until next time, pip pip cheerio. Cheers as well. Enjoy the rest of your evening if you are in the UK and Europe, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening if you're in the United States, and whatever there is, wherever you are. And until next time, I'm the Gallic Major, and back to the port.